In the vast theatre of natural phenomena, hurricanes stand as some of the most formidable and awe-inspiring actors, wielding immense power capable of reshaping landscapes and altering lives forever. As we delve into the 21st century, a period marked by technological advancement and increased awareness, we have also witnessed some of the most devastating hurricanes in history. Today, we will explore 5 of these colossal storms that have left indelible marks on our world. Let us begin our journey in 2005 with Hurricane Katrina, one of the most infamous storms to ever strike the United States. Katrina, a Category 5 hurricane at its peak, slammed into New Orleans and the Gulf Coast, forever changing the landscape of the region and the lives of its inhabitants. The storm surge breached levees protecting New Orleans, flooding 80% of the city and neighboring parishes. Over 1,800 lives were lost, and the economic cost soared to over $125 billion, making it one of the costliest hurricanes in U.S. history. But beyond the staggering numbers, Katrina exposed vulnerabilities in infrastructure and the dire need for effective emergency preparedness and response plans. Next on our list is Hurricane Maria, which devastated the island of Puerto Rico in September 2017. Maria was only the second Category 5 hurricane to hit Puerto Rico in recorded history and left a trail of destruction in its wake. Winds exceeding 155 miles per hour hammered the island, stripping roofs from homes, uprooting power lines, and completely knocking out the island's electricity grid. The aftermath was catastrophic: lack of clean water, medical services in disarray, and thousands of homes uninhabitable. The humanitarian crisis that followed was profound, with an official death toll of 2,975, though many believe the actual number is much higher. Maria's impact was a stark reminder of the peril faced by islands in the path of such powerful storms. As we continue, we encounter Hurricane Harvey, which targeted Texas in August 2017. What made Harvey particularly devastating was the incredible amount of rain it unleashed. Stalling over southeastern Texas, Harvey dumped over 60 inches of rain in some areas, leading to unprecedented flooding. The city of Houston bore the brunt, with thousands of homes submerged and residents needing rescue from rising waters. Harvey's rain-induced destruction created a disaster scenario that affected hundreds of thousands of people, with damages estimated at $125 billion. This storm highlighted the lethal combination of prolonged rainfall and urban infrastructure ill-prepared for such deluges. Moving on, we arrive at Hurricane Sandy, often referred to as Superstorm Sandy, which struck the eastern United States in October 2012. Although it was downgraded to a post-tropical cyclone upon landfall, Sandy was enormous in size, affecting 24 states with a ferocious reach that extended well beyond the typical hurricane path. New York and New Jersey bore the brunt of Sandy's wrath, with devastating storm surges and widespread power outages that left millions in the dark. Sandy was responsible for 233 deaths across the US, Caribbean, and Canada, and caused an estimated $70 billion in damages. This storm spurred new discussions on climate change and urban planning strategies to mitigate future disaster impacts. Finally, we journey to Hurricane Irma, another colossal Category 5 storm that wreaked havoc across the Caribbean and the southeastern United States in September 2017. Irma's wind speeds exceeded 180 miles per hour, maintaining its intensity longer than any other storm in history until that point. The islands of Barbuda, St. Martin, and the Virgin Islands were particularly affected, with infrastructure obliterated, leaving residents without basic necessities. Irma's path of destruction continued into Florida, where mandatory evacuations were ordered for millions. Damages soared to $50 billion, making it one of the most costly hurricanes to impact the region. The stories of these 5 powerful hurricanes echo throughout the 21st century as cautionary tales of nature's immense capability for destruction. These storms have challenged our resilience, inspired innovations in forecasting and emergency management, and underscored the critical importance of preparedness in the face of nature's fury. Through technological advancements and lessons learned from these catastrophic events, society continues to adapt and strengthen its defenses. As we stand together against future hurricanes, the resolve to protect our communities and preserve human life remains unyielding. These stories remind us that amidst the chaos of hurricanes, there is an opportunity to build a more resilient and prepared world. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe.